Okay, now we're recording. Okay, guys. So, I have used multiple apps. So there's two different apps that I have used. Oh no, I should have shared my screen before I started recording. Because I think once I hit this, oh no, it's still gonna, okay. I need to do it via cable, and then I can show you guys. Okay, yes, obviously. Okay, you guys can see this, I hope. Right? Yes? Okay. Don't mind everything I got going on here. So I use different apps. The one that I use right now is called Lightroom, but it's very advanced, if I could be honest. When I first started as a coach, I used what's called VSCO. So I have my own little like photo and video edit space right here. So this is what we're gonna like right here, VSCO, if you could see it. I'm gonna do this one first to kind of show you guys how I do it. Obviously, like I have tons of pictures on here that I would edit and just work with. But still, it just, for me, I was like, it doesn't pop for me or whatever, but I'm going to still show you guys how I use it because it is, I have a picture of Ashley right here. I'm not really sure why. But, okay, so, yes, you guys, this was me today. Just bear with me, like I said. Don't act like you guys don't do it, okay? So let's use a picture, for instance. So the SEO is a lot easier. So let's use this picture. Import. So what you would do is you would import the photo to this, right? And then you're gonna click the bottom, like right here, where it's kind of like right here. I don't know if you guys can. This right here. Can you guys see my arrow? Yes. Whatever I just hit, the little two lines. You're gonna hit that, and then you'll have all of these options for presets. So the best thing about this app is I'm 90% sure that it's free. You get a bunch of these different presets that are free. And I actually, if you go on Pinterest and if you type in VSCO presets or VSCO filters, it'll show you kind of how to edit them. I mean, I was mind blown. I had no idea this was out there. So if you go to VSCO and on Pinterest and look this up, you'll find one that really pops to you. So like for the longest time, you guys, I used, what did I use? Oh my God, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. A1. I used this one. I used A5 was like my jam. So like I used this one, and then what I would do is I would just hit like save, and then I would go back and like edit it again. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would just hit that. And then I would brighten up the exposure just to make it a little brighter, right? So I kind of played around with it. I played around with the saturation just to make myself a little tanner. And you can even fade it. You cannot make it faded. Some people, it just, whatever fits you and your brand. Because the best thing about this, you guys, about being a Beachbody coach is you're an independent Beachbody coach. So you get to brand yourself. You guys by now should know me. Like, I'm very bubbly, energetic. I love pink and stuff like that. So I need to have bright pink colors in my filters and make sure that when people come to my page, they know exactly who I am based off my profile. Just make sure you guys are muted when you hop on. So you can, if you like faded colors, you can totally like take this and fade it. Just make sure wait, hold on, because I'm hearing back feed. Hold on. Okay, cool. Perfect. Just make sure you're muted, guys. And then you could, if you like the grain, you could like totally grain it up. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it too much. But there's different like white balance. You could take up the temperature and totally play around with it. If you want more pinks and like purple colors, more blues, and you could play around with it. The only thing, now you guys, this is something that you would have to honestly just have like, okay, I know what lighting, what direction I know I need to be in for my preset or for my filter to kind of like work, if that makes sense. So like this picture. Let's use, oh no, let's not use that picture. Okay. I'm trying to find another picture. Let's use like this one of me and my husband, right? So then again, there's other filters like A5. This one really brights it up, you guys. Like AU5 is amazing. I mean, you guys, literally it's endless. Look at all of these. And so what I did for the longest time is I would just, I think A5 I used a lot. And you can also, if you click A5 again, you can tone it down. You can bring it up. Where's the other one I used? I know Emma used C4 for a really long time, and she kind of just brought it down a little. There's other ones. There's this one. If you like a little bit of like fade look, there's this one. So you guys, literally, it's endless, and you just find what works for you. So honestly, in my opinion, if you're a newer coach, I would start with VSCO. 110%. Just find what works for you, play around with it, and like, so if you liked, for instance, I don't know, I'm gonna go back here really quick. If you liked, I don't know, I would say AU5, and you were like, I love this one, but I just want to tone it down to a 10, right? So a 10, and then, you know, exposure, bring it up to like a 2.0. And just remember, like 10 and 2.0, like it's super, like I always just remembered that. And so that's what I did for the longest time, you guys. And if you know, you could see, like, look at how it just kind of went together because I used the same preset. And all your pictures save right here. So you could see, like, I use the same preset in every picture. And you see it just has, what's the word I'm looking for? It has a, what's the word I'm looking for? A flow to your Instagram. And so it attracts people to your Instagram. And like I said, what did I use on this one? Let's see. I used A5 on this one. And then if you go, I brought A5. I kept it at a 12.0. And then like the exposure is at a 1.0. Contrast was the same. Clarity was the same. So, you know, I loved bright colors. This one, I think, was the same. I don't want to create a journal. Stop it. This one, A5 again. So I used A5 for the longest time. Like, honestly, A5 was my favorite. But if you're more of, like, darker colors and, you know, more of a, like, fade look, then do that, you know? Like I said, do what works for you. Personally, I just liked the bright colors. So yeah, that's what I did. And I mean, it changed throughout it. Like if I scroll down, let me see. I don't even know if it'll let me. I mean, no, I guess I pretty much was bright colors the whole time. So yeah, that's what I did. So again, VSCO, and you can choose whatever filters you like. The only bad part about, oh, let me actually go back. You guys, how you would save it is you would just click it. So say like I wanted to upload this picture. You would just click the arrow. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a liar. Hold on. And then, okay. So you would click the picture and you click the 3 dots on the bottom and you would hit save to camera roll. Okay. Now, if you loved the edits you made and you don't want to remember like I need to change the contrast to like a 5.5 and the exposure to like a 2.0, what you can do is your edits are saved to this picture, right? So say like I love the edits that I made to this picture, right? And I just want to keep using the same edits. I can go here, click these 3 dots, copy edits, go to this picture, paste edits. And now my edits are on the same picture. And so you see they look alike. Like, oops, I'm sorry. Hello. And now these pictures look alike, right? Like their edits are very similar. So now when someone comes to my Instagram, that'll have that aesthetic, that's the word I was looking for, aesthetic to like color pops or like dark colors and fades and stuff like that. And I'll show you kind of some examples, but this is something that for me, like I just stuck to for the longest time until I kind of got a little bit more comfortable with editing my pictures and kind of just got bored with it. And I knew like as of now in my business, I was like, okay, I need something more advanced. But what I'm about to show you guys was something very, very advanced. And I'm not saying that you guys, it's not hard. I don't think it's hard, but it's a little bit more in depth than VSCO. Another great app is Snapseed that you can use. If you just open and then you could do like, you know, like this picture. There's other like filters in here. There's a pop one that it just really pops it. This one just makes me look super orange. No, thank you. There's a smooth one. Yeah, no. Last edit. So what you would do is you would just do tools. Like, again, this one is just really, like, advanced. I probably wouldn't even, like, you can change the saturation. This is way too much. You can change the brightness, the highlights. But again, like, I didn't want to have to come in here every single time to edit my photo like this, right? Like, I don't have time for this. I have other things I need to do. Especially if you have a full-time job or you're a mom, like you don't have time for that. So there's also Facetune. You guys, you have to just figure out what works for you. Like, I don't like Facetune because it makes my pictures look grainy, and I really didn't like it. While I'm in here, I'll give you guys a little tour. You can, if you guys take a video really quick, if you guys take a video that's too long, and that you want to upload it to Instagram, that's more than 15 seconds, use Cut Story. Cut Story is amazing, and it will cut your stories into 15-second videos, and that you can upload to your Instagram story. So if you guys didn't know that, that's a little nugget for you guys right there. PicMonkey, Canva, we don't really need that. Okay, so let's go to the advanced one. This is one that I just started using because I always heard bloggers use it. I always heard like top coaches use it. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. Like, I just want to get my pictures on there and that's it. So I use what's called now. I'm like been using it maybe for like a month and a half. It's called Lightroom. So this is the app right here, Lightroom. Lightroom Photoshop CC. It has to be, well, it has to be this one because there is one for your computer that costs money. But of course, I am cheap and I like free. So I just use the app. I don't use it on my computer. It's just whatever. So this is what I use. And how, like, you can make your own preset, but I don't know how to do that. So what I did is I actually went on Etsy and I bought multiple presets. I bought maybe, here I can actually show you. So if I go down and I scroll down, there's a lot of pictures, you guys, sorry. If you see like DNG right here, DNG right here, so this is a preset that I bought. This is a preset that I bought, pastel muted. This is one that I bought, bright vintage vibes. This one I bought, I don't really know the name of it, but this is one that I bought. And those that I just show you are ones that I bought off Etsy that were like between $5 to $15, I think. So they do have cheap ones on Etsy that you can purchase. Sometimes for like $25 to $30, you can buy multiple presets, so you get like 5 in a bundle. But I would just kind of figure out first what you kind of want to go for, the feel you want for your Instagram, and how you want to, are you bright? Do you like yellows? Do you like pinks? Stuff like that. And again, this is very advanced, but I'm not saying that if you're a new coach, you can't do this. If you're a new coach and you want to freaking do this, then do it. Like, I'm not telling you not to. But, oh my gosh, I was like, what is that noise? But for me personally, I started with VSCO until I got that, like, okay, now I know what colors I like. Now I know the feel of my Instagram and the aesthetic that I want. So what I did is, what you'll do is, when this is very, very important, you guys, you need to listen. When you go on Etsy, you need to make sure that you're searching mobile presets, because there's mobile presets and then there's like the computer presets for like the computer Photoshop one. Please make sure that you're reading the description and it says mobile preset, because if it doesn't say mobile preset, then you just bought one for the computer and it can only be downloaded to the computer, to the Lightroom, like basically like software, okay? So make sure that when you're downloading it from a mobile preset. And I can actually show you guys. I might as well just show you. So Etsy, man, I'm like out of breath. And then go to mobile preset, Lightroom, okay? And then boom, look at all of these presets. Like seriously, I was mind blown, you guys. And look, $7, $4.95, $4.70. You know, there's different ones. There's like cream, rich and clean. There's so many different ones. And like Wonderland, so more yellows and orangish colors. Let me go scroll down. Bright candy. And the best part about it is that it gives you directions. So when you get an email, it'll look like this. I'll show you. Which one did I do it to? Let's see. Etsy. I kind of want to show you guys what it looks like so you're not like, I don't know what to do from here. Let me see if it was from here. No, it was from my other one. Personal. Etsy presets. Okay, here. So it'll say, you'll get an email like this, and it'll say view your files on Etsy. So this one that I bought, right, for $5. Thanks so much, blah, 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 blah. So you're gonna view your file on Etsy. It's gonna make me sign in. I don't know, Gabby.rau at Gmail. Oopsies. Bear with me. .com. I don't know my preset. I don't know my password. Is it Dancer90? Sure. Hopefully that's my password. Okay, good, it is. Okay, so then you'll sign in, you'll sign back in, and then this is where you will download it. It has to be from your phone. Remember, it has to be from your phone. You have to already have the Lightroom CC app on your phone already before you download this, okay? So you're going to come to here, you're going to sign in, and then you're going to do this one because this will show you, you're going to hit like whatever, how to use it, okay? So this is very important. They literally give you instructions how to use it, okay? We're going to go back. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. Then you're going to download the preset. And what you're going to do is you're going to click this, and it should say Open in Lightroom CC. It should, okay? If it doesn't, you're going to hit More, and then you're going to open Copy to Lightroom CC, okay? If it doesn't. But 90% of the time, it does say Open in Lightroom CC. So you're going to open in Lightroom CC, open, and then boom, it's right there, right? So now your preset's there. Now what you do, here's the step. Now what you do is you go to the 3 dots up here at the top, left, right, on the right-hand corner. It's like a circle with like 3 dots. You're going to click that, and then you're going to create let me go back. I kind of went too fast. You're going to go to these dots and then create preset. So it says copy settings, paste settings, create preset. Create preset. Then you're going to title the preset, and you can put, I'm going to use Shelby's name because I have way too many that say my name. It's going to say Shelby's Instagram, okay? You're going to hit done, and you're going to hit the check mark, okay? So now this preset is saved. Like I have it, I'm ready to go, okay? So now what I'm going to do is pretend, like these pictures won't be here, obviously because they're mine. You're going to go to the little, on the bottom right-hand corner, it has a camera, or it has, like, you can upload your pictures, the little blue on the right-hand corner, on the bottom. You're going to click that, you're going to bring up your camera roll, and we're going to use this picture, okay? So then now what we do is we're going to, on the bottom where you see, like, light, color, effects, you're going to scroll over, you're going to hit preset, And see, I have a ton because I've been messing with them like crazy until I found what works for me. And I'm gonna find where it says Shelby's Instagram right here. Boom, preset. Look, that easy. Like, and I just bought that for $4.95. Okay. And these are the pastel minted one that I bought right here. Oh, it was the same one. And so you would do that for all of them. And so for me, what I did is, now here's the tricky part, you guys. I downloaded, and these are the ones I'm going to give you guys. So these ones down here, where are they? Oh my gosh, I'm in my camera roll. That's why I can find them. So these ones, the ones that say DNG, 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 those are the ones that I'm going to give you guys tonight. Like, I will email them to you. You guys just, in a second, don't do it right now because I can't look at the chat box. I'll tell you when to do it. But send me your email address and I'll send them to you. But personally, what I did is I still couldn't find one that I liked. And I don't recommend this as a new coach, okay? Like, you guys, there's other things like that you should be focusing on. But I actually went, if you go on Instagram and you can find, it's called Dreamy Presets. Dreamy Presets on Instagram. Because I reached out to a blogger and I was like, I love your preset. Like, how did you edit it? Like, please tell me everything. And she told me that she bought her preset on Dreamy Presets. Well, I was like, okay, it has to be like maybe 20 bucks. It was $65. I bought this preset. And that's the preset that I currently use right now. Okay. She does have like 5 other presets on Dreamy Preset. But this is just what I bought, and I know it's a lot, but you guys, you can literally buy the same ones for like $5. Because after I bought it, I then realized how to edit it myself. So I would kind of kick myself in the butt for it. So I'm going to kind of show you how to do that. So this extra clean pop one, that's like bright colors, I'm going to go again and show you, like, you would create preset, and then you would hit Ashley Egg. I don't know, I'm just using everyone else's name so that I could find it easier. And then you would hit this, pull up a photo. Guys, I'm so extra. And hit preset, Ashley's Egg. Okay, now you see how bright it is? Like, I love it. It's so bright, right? This one I used for a really long time until I figured out that you can go to light and you can tone down the exposure. What? Now look at it. Like, my hair pops more. You can tone up the contrast, the highlights, tone it down, shadows, the whites and the blacks all in one, and then the color, the saturation. See, now my colors like pop and they're super bright, right? And then once you're done, like, say you just use this preset and you're like, okay, you can now save your edits. You can, like, so now that they're there, you can go here, create preset. So then you could create your own preset. So yes, you may have downloaded this preset and you love it, but you kind of want to tweak it. You kind of want to make it, like, you know, more brighter or more darker or stuff like that. You can do that and then save the preset as your own. So that's why when you guys, you see like my presets, why I have like Bright Vintage, Gab Instagram 2, Gabby Instagram, Gabby's Instagram 2, Gabby Zig for sure, Gabby maybe, Gibbs. You guys, because I was playing around with them for so long until I found what worked for me. Okay, so I was using one for a really long time, and then I dyed my hair pink, and I was like, okay, I have to find one that like fits my hair, right? So that's why when I finally found, you know, my preset, which is hold on, Gabby's Instagram, right? So this is the one that I use, okay, because I love how it pops like the green in my plants, and it has blues. But I still like to go in there every now and then and brighten it up so that I'm not like super tan, right? Like, my tan is just out of control sometimes. And then I'll go to color and I make sure it's on red, because red, it's weird, but like red, when I mess with the hue and the saturation, it brings out the pinks in my hair. So you see? So there. So now it's bright and colorful. And then I'm ready to go. Okay? And then all you have to do is go to this like arrow at the top left-hand, right-hand corner and save to camera roll, maximum available, and it's saved. Perfect. Okay? So that's how I have gotten my Instagram to have an aesthetic to it. Okay? So just how, it's like has the colors, it's bright. And again, like another one is Emma, who also has like this. So hers are very different than mine, right? Hers have like the darker colors, the orangey colors, very like subtle colors. There's Shelby. Shelby uses Lightroom, and she has more orangey colors. That's just, it just really is how you guys want it. There is Ashley Molstead. Y'all, oh my God. Her Instagram is like mainly goals, but like you see it's like very bright and colorful. She uses Lightroom. But you guys, like there's other top coaches that don't use presets. So like don't feel like you need to use a preset. You can use VSCO. I think she uses VSCO. There's Happy, Healthy, Humble. She doesn't use them. Like she's number 10 in the company and she doesn't use a preset. So like don't think that you need to use a preset to make it in this business, okay? We can use Danielle. Like Danielle, like she has the very like fun colors and dark tones. So this is another coach. You guys, like you just have to figure out what works for you. Sorry, I'm not trying to like go through people's Instagrams right now. But like I said, like you use what is helpful for you. So like VSCO, I would start personally with that and figure out which ones you want to use. And then there's Lightroom CC. Again, you could upload the presets from there and play around with them. Like you guys, like look at this. Like sometimes, like this is, because sometimes when I like upload my presets and I paste it here, I'm like, hell no, I would never upload this to my Instagram. Are you kidding me? So like Lightroom is very frustrating sometimes. Like very frustrating. Like guys, I look like a clown. Like no, absolutely not. I can't even. So yeah, you just figure out what works. Like sometimes I'm like, damn, like this preset is perfect. Like it's perfect. And then other times I upload a picture and I look like a clown. So like really it's so finicky, you guys. So really, you would kind of really have to mess around with it. Okay. I'm trying to think. So yeah, this is the one that I paid for. Like $65. It's the Millennial Pink preset on Dreamy Presets. So again, like all I did was I went here, I said create preset, and I named it Gabby's Instagram for sure, and that's the one that I've been using. But the other ones I will, like, let me see if I can show you guys copy settings. Oops, no. You know what? Copy. Hold on. How do I copy preset? I don't know. We're just going to do like, whatever, done. And then we're going to go here, because I'm going to show you this one too. Let's do this one where I'm fun. And okay, so here's this one. Okay, so this one is definitely like darker, makes me like my hair is not pink at all. Maybe you could, this one's definitely one that I just wasn't like feeling. It just didn't make me feel like me. Like, do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So see, you guys, like you have to really like play around with it. But yeah. So these are the ones that you have. I definitely would just either start with VSCO or download one from Etsy and just really like figure out. And honestly, you guys, if you download one from Etsy from someone, I would actually email them and be like, hey, it's not really fitting with my pictures. Like, is there certain edits that I need to make it fit with my picture? Because that's what I did, and they helped me, and they were great. So don't be afraid to ask them, because I'm sure they would help. So the name of the apps are VSCO. I would say for new coaches, VSCO. And then the other one is Lightroom CC, and that's for mainly like advanced coaches. So yeah. Random me of a posting method. I feel like I can never get a good flow going. So I used to be very like, I used to really think too much about posting. I cared too much about what I looked like. I cared too much about if I whatever. And honestly, I just stopped. I just started posting. Like today I posted 4 times. 4 times. I posted in the morning at 7:30, and I posted a what did I post? I posted like a little quote, and then I posted a picture of myself with a little quote underneath it. I posted the Shakeology one, and then I posted one about me being on a Coach Pop-Up Power Hour. But all days don't go like that, right? Like I have a job. So like today I had off, and tomorrow I'll be at the restaurant for 6 hours, and I won't have a time to post. So I'll probably just make 1 post tomorrow. So it really just depends. I don't really have a flow. It's just like, for me, I know if I post a selfie, the next one I might post like just my shake in my computer. And then the next one might be like a selfie or like of my sneakers or of my dogs, you know? So I try not to post like selfie, right? That's just me. But honestly, you guys, like, people don't care. Do you? I know when I was thinking too hard into it is when I wouldn't post, right? And the goal is to post. You don't want to get too, it's called over-analysis paralysis. You don't want to get like that, right? So just honestly, when you feel like if you're, how do I explain this to you guys? Like, just post how you feel. Don't overthink it. Find a preset, find something that works for you, and take a sweaty selfie after your workout, post that. Post a picture of your, I don't know, your personal development book and your Shakeology. You know, post your dogs. You guys, you should have 5 things. 5 things that fit your lifestyle outside of health and fitness. What are those 5 things, right? So I always try and think like, okay, I'm a wife, I'm a dog mom, I love shopping. I'm trying to think of my 5 things right now. I don't know why I can't think of them. Shopping, what else? I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh. Family, football, those are mine. So like I try and remember to post those things. So if you guys can see, like my Instagram is literally like my dog, me, fall, quotes, me and my husband, me and my best friend, my dogs again, me and Emma, you know, a call to action. You guys, you should be posting call to actions. Call to actions are so important. If you don't know how to write a call to action, reach out to your upline and ask them, because those are really important. I try and do call to actions at least 3 times a week. What I do is at least 2 health and fitness call to actions, and then 1 coaching call to action. Sometimes when I feel like I'm being a baller, I'll do 4, 2, and 2. Okay, so that's just what I do. So yeah, so I hope that was helpful. You know, I hope it wasn't too much. Like I said, I just started with VSCO, and I kind of just went from there. And I used VSCO literally from the beginning until recently. So almost like a year or 8 months I've been using VSCO until recently. So like I said, if you want to step it up a notch, go to Etsy, get a preset. If you really want to take it up a notch, you can totally go on Dreamy Presets on Instagram and go buy one off them. But that's just what I did. I would never tell my coaches you have to go do that, but also you guys remember, like, just don't like try and get like a visual to your Instagram, because unfortunately, the society we do live in, which kind of fucking sucks and is shitty, is people are attracted to really nice Instagrams, and that's just personally what I've seen with my business personally, is like when I do have an aesthetic and like I feel like my Instagram's just like absolutely perfect, which it's so silly, but like I feel like when I'm doing my following, people tend to follow me at that time. Does that make sense? And I actually mentioned this in the call the other day, that when I am doing my follow, like I follow in bulk. So I make sure when I'm doing like a bulk follow, which means that I go and I follow people that I feel that are, that might follow me back and that I might want on my team, that are really cool, that also as a dog mom and have the same interests as me. I make sure that my top 3 photos are badass. Okay, I make sure that it's like me, my before and after, me and my husband, or my dogs, or like whatever, because that's the first thing that they're gonna see, right? It's like owning a business. Is the front of your business gonna look like torn down, or is it gonna look like all peachy, right? Your Instagram is your business, okay? That's the storefront of your business, is your Instagram, the first 3 photos, okay? Make sure you're posting your top 5 things that fit you, okay? Don't just post health and fitness. That's how you're gonna attract other coaches, okay? So please make sure that you're doing that too. Okay, so if that's it, guys, I'm going to stop the recording. And if you guys were on here, leave your email, drop your email so I can send you those presets so you don't have to go and buy them. And yeah, stay on. I'm just going to stop the recording really quick.